I would definitely say I'm a extremist.
Is this like the polar opposite of Joe Rogan happening right now?
Yeah, basically.
2025, what are you talking about?
It's still here, bud. It's still here.
Buddy, I'm not falling down your conspiracy holes.
If you find the truth to be conspiracy, there are other problems.
This is debt. My producers have been telling me for about a week now that they've never seen anything like it. Download my new Simpler Budget app today and take control of your money once and for all. And as an extra limited time only bonus, I will give you a signed version of my budget-friendly cookbook for free when you sign up for Simpler Budget Premium Annual.
Hi, my name's Rex. I'm 34. I'm from Lansing, Michigan, and this is Financial Audit.
Welcome down to Texas. Another Michigander. I'm from Kalamazoo. Thanks for coming down. I appreciate it. That's a big trip. What do you do for a living up there in Lansing?
Currently, I am door dashing, and I run a small farm.
Okay, let's talk about the door dashing first. How many hours a week are we putting into that? Are we making money? It's not the pandemic anymore, so it is very different. People made a lot of money during it.
And I'm in a small town. So currently
Lansing?
it's
not that
outside of Lansing.
Okay.
But yeah, Lansing mostly.
Okay.
So
yeah, how many hours a week are you working on this?
So I've just started back in the last couple of weeks after ending another job.
Okay. What were you doing a couple weeks ago?
I was working at Applebee's as a line cook.
Yeah.
Making 16 an hour. Yeah, microwave and fryer, and yeah, that's.
Why'd you stop?
That's I only worked there a few days, and it was just not it was not a good fit. I had been trying to get some other jobs, and nothing was hiring. So
nothing was hiring. Okay, interesting.
Well, I put in applications to do like all sorts of stuff, like technicians, maintenance.
Did you have job interviews?
I didn't even get callbacks on most of them. Okay. So
how's your resume?
My resume it mostly just says my company that I own.
It could definitely
That's all
it says is I'm an owner of a company. Okay.
I was a stay-at-home dad before the divorce.
You have a kid?
Yeah.
Divorce. Okay.
Yes.
Cans of worms flying all over the
Sorry.
room. No, it's okay.
Applebee's.
How old's your kid? Oh, no, your kid.
Okay. My child is...
Is there only one?
Only one.
Okay.
Yeah, they are 12 years old, and they prefer non-binary terms.
Oh, okay. 12-year-old, a 12-year-old.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
They're amazing. They are
everything
I care about, and I've been taking care of them since they were a baby. Their mom was working full-time, and it gave me the freedoms to take care of them, like take care of my child and take care of everything they needed as they've grown.
Wait, this kid at 12 has asked you to do non-binary?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not super familiar.
Their parent is also non-binary. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the world, so I was just kind of.
Okay, yeah.
I just realized like 12. Oh my, that's young.
Yeah, they just prefer neutral terms.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Sure. Why not? Okay, so divorce. When did you have a divorce?
We separated in May 2023, and the divorce was finalized fall of 2024.
Okay, so neither really that long ago. My goodness. Okay. I mean, I'm constructing an image in my head, and I really don't want to be judgmental out of the gate. I really don't.
Just go for it.
No. Okay. I'm trying not to, because I'm seeing divorced dad, mid-30s, doesn't try to start being a line cook at Applebee's, but that was too much.
Yep.
So he runs away.
to DoorDash.
So I'm just
DoorDash is comfortable. I get
DoorDash
all the time I want.
Are you making what you need?
I am getting there. I just started, so I'm getting used to. Yes, I'm getting there.
So you're not there.
I am not there.
So you're not making what you need.
I am not.
What are you making in DoorDash?
Currently on DoorDash, it's about $350 a week and like 25 hours. So
is that before or after gas maintenance?
That's pre all of.
How much goes to gas on a monthly basis?
On a monthly basis.
Oh, weekly basis. Let's say.
Okay. So about $60.
So $384 minus $60, probably minus another minimum 20 for maintenance, for
and
future
insurance and.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, we'll put that into your budget and everything, but I'm just trying to see, like, what is your income? Okay, so we'll do 384. We'll minus like 20 for maintenance. So we'll say 364 times that by 4. 1,456 on a monthly basis from DoorDash.
Yes, that would be a good average for what I'm currently at.
Uber survivable. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
I tried
not
a bunch
ton.
of jobs over the last year.
Well, I was going to say the 1,456 isn't like the most livable pre-expenses. So why did Applebee's not work out? I want to hear a little bit more about that.
Okay, so Applebee's, I had started, I hired in, and I have a lot of previous restaurant experience at front of house. So serving, bartending, server managing, and that stuff I'm very comfortable with. I get into the kitchen, first day, this guy has a meltdown over the fish.
Meltdown?
Like, an absolute meltdown.
Over the microwave fish.
The frozen fish not being stocked. So I was just taken aback.
What are you, the fish man?
I don't like working with like extremely toxic people, and he was definitely rubbing me the wrong way.
Oh,
like,
but he didn't do anything to you.
No, nothing to me. I was just standing there trying to,
I was like, why would it impact you? I guess, okay, so you just saw someone blowing up, freaking out.
Yeah, and I was like, is this a common thing? And then the manager was like, yeah, I tried to warn you he was a hothead. And I was like, other steps could have been taken. Like the management
Kitchen always has interesting personalities, especially in a place like Applebee's.
Yeah,
no offense
absolutely.
To Applebee's, but also offense to Applebee's.
Yeah, they have some very good food, but yeah, I love their brew pub pretzels. They're delicious.
I guess I shouldn't judge. I haven't been in like 15 years. So
that's valid.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone got angry once and you quit?
It was that, and the next day I talked to the manager. I had a morning shift scheduled, so I went in and I was like, "Hey, can I chat with you for a minute? Like, this isn't setting well with me. Is this something that's going to be a daily occurrence? Like, I just do not thrive well in this stressful environment."
Okay.
And she was like, "Okay, well, what can we have you do? Like, how can I make this better for you?" And I was like, well, the dishes would be cool, because they switched me over to dishes on the first shift. Their
what were you doing before Applebee's?
Before Applebee's,
how were you even landing in this position?
I was just looking for, I was applying for anything. What were you doing?
You had to, before though. What was your recent job before that?
But it's just been caregiving for the last 5 years.
Caregiving?
Yeah. And
okay, what happened?
That's my main.
Did you say that at the beginning? I thought you said you have a business
and my farm. Yeah, caregiving.
What do you?
In Michigan is a.
Okay, so it has to be like what? Corner apples? So.
No, it's.
Oh, I guess I did leave Michigan right when that started, the whole legalization of that. Really, a farm?
Yeah, I have a small 72 plant farm. Yeah, it's legal. Yeah, we're allowed to receive donations.
72 plant farm. What is that?
Remuneration.
Like 0.01 acre? Like what?
It's an indoor farm. So
yeah. Okay.
It's a 9 light facility.
What are you making
right
off of this?
So right now we are just getting it started. Where we're having
kind of like your DoorDash, just getting started.
Yeah. Well,
is there anything that's not just getting started?
No.
Well, you are 34.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Your life's not just getting started.
No, the life definitely isn't. But the consistent harvests are what we're finally getting to. It takes time to find the right strains and genetics to get consistent harvest, to pay all your bills, to pay the workers.
So you're not even paying all your bills?
No, all of the farm bills are paid. That comes out of the donations directly. So
donations?
It has to be called
nonprofit?
No, it's just referred to as donations because it's you're remunerated for your services.
What the f did you just call me?
You're being compensated for your electrical, water, knowledge. It's a donation. Like I'm not paying tax on those necessarily.
Is that legal?
Yeah, it's part of the legal framework of
that
being
is how it's
a
built
Michigan
out.
caregiver. Yes, sir.
Okay, because I don't know. Wait, caregiver?
Yes.
That's what a caregiver is?
Yes.
Oh, that's what you mean by caregiving?
Yeah, I have 5 medical patients. Yeah.
Okay, go. I thought you were in a fucking home helping people.
Well, I am, but helping them smoke the stuff they need to smoke to.
In a home? You're in their home?
No. Well, some patients I take right to their home.
And we know for a fact this is 100% legal, what you're doing. The way you're doing it.
Yes.
Okay, because it's outside of my world, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
that's
just
okay.
sounds weird.
Yeah. My
Why, if you have
would be to own a larger legal one, like, a 100 or 500 plant facility.
Yeah, if you're getting so many donations and everything, why aren't you living fully off of this? What are you making? What's our profit? What's our profit on this?
So
is it allowed to be a profit if it's donations?
Yeah, because I still have to pay employees and pay for things.
Sure, but I said profit.
Right. That's what I haven't gotten there quite yet. So there's been very little
You're in
profit.
the red, not the black.
I wouldn't say the red for the grow. I would say the farm is in the.
So there's a profit.
It's in the gray. Yes, there is a profit.
What's your profit?
It's about $1,000 a month.
Okay, so you bring $1,000 home.
Yes,
a month.
Enters my Cash App or cash or however.
Okay, so $1,000 a month. Obviously, that's not enough to survive on. You were doing that for 5 years, and you started all of a sudden. You were like, I can't survive. So you went to Applebee's. What about Jared? You have the look and presence of fucking Subway.
Yeah, I thought about it. Subway would probably work well, but Subway, I'd never actually applied to there. Sandwich Artist was not on my list.
It was a Jared joke.
I know.
Okay.
I understand. Yeah, the farm has just been. It started out as so I could just provide free to.
Sure. What about
family
paying
and
your
friends?
bills or also taking care of the kid? You have custody. What's the custody situation?
50-50.
Okay.
No
Yeah. So
child
I feel
support.
like you probably want to provide for this a child.
Yes.
Thank
you.
You're welcome. Sorry, I tongue tied. It's a delicate road to dance down.
I have tried many things to try and make ends meet. And
Sure. What about don't leave a normal job?
I didn't have a normal job to start with.
Applebee's is a job. Applebee's is a job.
Well, unfortunately,
You left.
Ultimately, they would not work with my scheduling. Because I only get my child
schedule.
half the time, I cannot give up all of that time to Applebee's. I don't know if you have kids, but that is not doable. I cannot give Applebee's for $16 an hour.
You're right, I don't.
All
but
of my
somehow
time.
all these other parents are also able to work jobs. I don't know how that's possible.
What
do you mean?
When their bills are this high, you cannot make $16 an hour and
the
make
bills
ends
that are
meet.
that high that you got into.
Yes, that I put myself into.
Okay, well that's different.
Well, right.
Why don't you control your bills then?
Exactly. That's what I need help with.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it starts with probably not giving all our time to this donation business and putting all our time.
Well, ultimately, nothing will make more money than the farm will,
makes
hourly.
$1,000 a month. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I mean, when it's. But
sure.
I have
the hypothetical when.
No. April 18th is the next harvest, and it's going to be. So it's I harvest 3 lights every 21 days. So 3 lights is between anywhere from 6 to 14 pounds of at $1,600 a pound.
Sure. Don't you owe the IRS like $25,000?
I wish. So the farm has been my way forward. I've put all of my learning, all of my efforts, all of my relationship building, all of it into providing the best medicine I can for my patients.
Okay.
And we are almost there, and I am so excited.
What's different this time?
This time, I have solid genetics. I have the room I need. I have the AC I need. I have the team I need.
So you just sound like every person that comes on the show and is incredibly optimistic, and then we follow up afterwards, and their grand plan doesn't work. I don't know. I can't say no, that's not gonna work. But I also can't just agree with you because look where you are. I'm cognitively investing into this person's truth that is in this kind of situations. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. It takes. You definitely have to see the process to really.
Are you an endless entrepreneur?
Basically, I have.
Okay.
I have tried. Oh.
What was your last?
Okay, another recent tangent. Very similar to the fish tank behind you is freshwater aquariums.
You were making a business off of that?
I make about $500 a month currently from
net profits or profits?
Profit, yeah, profit.
Okay.
From aquarium plants and fish sales.
Which is like Facebook Marketplace?
Yes, exactly. Fish and
you
eBay.
Just breed and grow?
Yes. Yep. Guppies, swordtails, plecostomus.
How long have you been doing this?
I started last year when my roommate moved in. They brought one tank over, and we now have over 17
My
tanks
question
in the
is,
house.
with the amount of hours that you put into this, $1,000 a month that you get on average after batches are grown.
Well, that's after paying like all of the bills, employees,
yes,
and,
after expenses, just like how I get my money at this business.
and
Yes,
upgrades. You know, like
yes, welcome to business. Yes,
Yeah.
After expenses, that's what I'm
but
saying.
eventually it'll start to make more money. Is like next month, April.
I certainly hope so. Again, I'm relying on the information to be correct from this guy.
Yes, exactly.
Have you seen me roasting people's terrible credit card choices? But how about we flip the script? Introducing the Caleb Hammer Credit Card Finder, now on Agent AI. It's like having me in your pocket minus the sarcastic comments. It's super simple. Answer 15 quick questions and you'll instantly get matched with a credit card that actually fits your spending habits. No more guessing games, no more endless Google or YouTube rabbit holes, just smart recommendations that you can trust. We designed this tool on Agent AI to help save you from hours of research and, even worse, from ending up with a credit card that's as useful as a screen door on a submarine. And now that you can confidently pick a card that actually boosts your finances, rewards your spending, and matches your lifestyle. And credit cards are just the start. Agent AI has tons more helpful agents ready to tackle your everyday problems. Need YouTube videos summarized? We've got an agent for that. Want fresh ideas for content creation? There's an agent for that as well. From website design graders to productivity boosters, if you've got a problem, Agent AI probably has an AI-powered solution waiting for you. So if you're tired of wasting your time and ready for a credit card that makes sense, take the Caleb Hammer Credit Card Finder quiz. Simply register on agent.ai. It's quick, easy, and totally free. It's like having me personally vet your next credit card, but nicer. And that's it. Say goodbye to guessing and say hello to smarter credit choices. Visit agent.ai or click the link below and let me know what card you land on. Okay, so again, 1,000 hours a month, that is the tangible reality as of now, not the hypothetical.
Previously, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
now, dude.
Yes.
Now, not previously, now, just not hypothetical future, okay?
Yes.
Now it's 1,000. 500 from Fish. How many hours a week are you putting into both of those?
Less than 20.
Less than 20.
Less than 20.
Okay, including packaging and shipping and everything you have to do for both sides.
Yes.
Less than 20.
Yes.
Okay, I mean, that's a good, relatively decent return on... Oh, wait, you said a month that's what you get? Never mind. Yeah, it's like $18 an hour. If it's so good, why would you have to be door dashing? Why would you be looking at Applebee's? Why would all these things...
Because I'm behind and I need to catch up. And I've been trying everything. I was hoping Applebee's would be a good fit.
Why are you so far behind?
I was in... my ex-partner made a lot more money than me, and I still have all of the bills from that. I live in the marital home. I'm trying to sustain...
You live in the house still?
Yes. Yeah.
With your ex?
No, they moved out.
Oh, they moved out. Okay.
Yeah, they moved out. So I stayed with our kid, and I haven't been able to afford it, and I've fallen behind.
Why haven't you sold the house or...
So because of the current federal tax situation, it is not currently worth enough unless we list over market value, a substantial amount.
Okay, so we have this grand amount of money coming in, which means this must be a very successful job because you're a very successful entrepreneur. Do you have any other jobs? What other jobs have you done?
Other jobs I've done.
I want this existence of you so that I can actually put what you're saying into reality.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's start. Separation happened 2023. I needed to start making money on my own. I started trying to be a webcam model myself, and it did not work out well.
Webcam model?
Yeah, like live webcam modeling.
You were like hole out. Double hole.
No, I was just trying to sling my meat a little bit.
Wow, man. Damn.
And it did not go well for me. It was less than 15 an hour.
Well, who, like, where, what, and how?
So, well, my only real
Well, you go to,
customer
like-
I got on there was this woman that just wanted to see my belly button. That was really it. She would ask me to stretch my arms up or try different shirts on, and she just wanted to see my belly, but I'd sign on and nothing would happen. Yeah, I was trying.
Well, listen.
Well, also from work from home, COVID has been a huge issue for us. So like I couldn't. We've been.
It's 2025. What are you talking about?
It's still here, bud. It's still here right now.
Yeah, but it's not like impacting the rest of
Oh,
us.
have you heard of long COVID?
Oh, you mean that, but not in
That's
terms
from
of,
a single infection.
but not in terms of like the economical impact. Like people are going out and working. People are
Well, right, but the economical
offices,
impact
people are in
is
restaurants,
also
people are traveling.
The long-term look at your life. If you are unable to live past the age of 35 because
Wait, are you afraid of getting long COVID?
I'm not. My ex-partner and daughter and child both have long COVID already. I'm not afraid of
All
it.
of them have long COVID?
You likely have long COVID also.
Well, then I'm fucking kicking its ass.
A lot of people aren't.
How many? I don't know
Have
any
you ever-
statistical relevance.
About 40% of people that get a single infection, and most people have had 10 plus infections by now.
If that's
Do you understand the math on that? Because that's everybody.
Yeah, I do, but if that was the case, this entire country's
Exactly.
economic system would be shut down.
No,
But it's
it takes
not.
time. It takes time.
You're saying that's going
The
to
long-
happen.
It will happen.
Is this like the polar opposite of Joe Rogan happening right now?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay, so you're like, he's like, he didn't like believe any
They
of
don't-
it. And
yeah,
then
they didn't
you
understand what the
believe
risk
it's
is.
like the Black Death.
But there are tools that we can use, like what I brought here today. Like this guy here, Covixel. It's antiviral.
Covixel?
Yeah, it's an antiviral. 2 shoots up your nose at a time. And
Lindsay,
it keeps you safe.
How do you find these people?
It'll keep you safe. If you got sick kids and you're tired of them being sick, give them Covixel before they go to school. Keep them safe. If you're going out in a crowd,
How do
use
you
some
give that to
Covixel.
your kid?
2 squirts in their nose.
How often, I said?
Just for gymnastics. We homeschool our child, so
Because you're afraid of them going outside?
no, because public school's a crock and homeschool is much better.
But it's not the fear of getting sick.
Well, we just take extra steps to stay safe. It's not the fear of getting sick. It's the
But they're not in school because of your fear of them getting sick. Correct?
right.
Okay.
Right.
It's just 'cause
Initially,
you wanted to homeschool.
well, initially we pulled our child out of school because COVID was getting bad in our area. Like,
Didn't school shut down?
and
It's
not
Michigan.
really.
Michigan
They went
was
to
locked down for like 3 years.
No, they went to like reduce class sizes, but they reverted back quickly. There was a study published about this Covixel here last October that shows that.
Study.
Well, it's from Harvard, so your quotations are a little
Well, there we go. It's just
impetuous.
it's just anytime anyone throws out the word study, it's like, okay, from what?
October 4th, 2024, Harvard.
Yeah.
That's when the study's from. It's about
Are you gonna say
antivirals in
anything about
mice.
it?
Oh, yeah. So their test was mostly about the flu, and they exposed the mice to 250 times the lethal level, and the mice were fine that had Covixel. The other ones are dead because it was 250 times the lethal limit.
Okay.
200. It kept those mice safe. They didn't get the flu. They didn't get COVID. They didn't get RSV. They didn't get any of these viruses.
Okay. Covixel is a nasal spray developed by Salvicon USA Inc. intended to create a barrier in the nasal passages to block airborne viruses, including COVID. However, it's important to note that Covixel has not received approval from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. February 2024, the FDA issued a warning letter to the company stating that Covixel nasal spray is an unapproved new drug introduced into interstate commerce in violation of Section 505A of the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act. The FDA emphasized that introducing such a product without an approved application is prohibited. Despite the lack of FDA approval, Covixel has been available for purchase over the counter at various retailers for like H-E-B and Meijer.
Before Covixel, we were masking every day and fully isolated from March 2024 until separation.
This sounds like you're very scared.
July 2023. We've been avoiding infection because each one takes significant time off of your life. Whether it's now or later, it's taking the time. Like you're going to be sick, you're going to be out of
the
work.
hard science behind that.
Of long COVID? Yes. Yeah, I have the NIH article. If
one
you need
person gets COVID, they're going to die 20 years younger.
No, it's not that you're going to...
5 years?
It's not a specific time necessarily. It's
saying?
just some period of time you will lose with every single infection you get.
Like a minute? Like, what are we talking?
It depends on your other health factors.
Well, doesn't everything?
Yes.
I mean, yes, if you're a fat like me, I'm not going to live as long.
Nothing has had the profound
if you have heart
impact
disease,
on
you're
children.
not going to live as long.
But it is a part of my financial thing because I haven't been able to...
Well, that's fine. I'll let you talk. It's just, I like to play devil's advocate to things, but...
I would definitely say I'm a COVID extremist over the last 5 years.
Obviously, that is very clear. But I just do not have the information equipped to be able to have a reasonable conversation is what I'm saying. Like, obviously, I can tell you're in an extreme camp, but I don't have even, like, the middle camp's ability to like talk about it,
right?
Because it's like I got COVID a few weeks ago and I had a
so you'll need to watch for new symptoms as time develops.
Well, sure,
anxiety, depression, gut issues.
Well, it was like
strange bowel movements.
Five months ago. None of those have changed. I also had it like 4 years ago. Still, none of those have changed. But nothing new has happened to me.
That's good for you, but for a lot of people, they can't get out of their bed anymore.
I don't think
that's part of it also. You don't think your thyroid's affected when you get a COVID infection?
I think I don't work out and eat really poorly.
That could be.
That is. Like mathematically, my calorie in versus out is
Yeah, you have to know what your macros are to like...
Yes.
To lose weight or maintain, if that's your goal. But if you don't care, you just don't care. That's fine.
Okay. Something just tells me you've been on Reddit or Twitter too long. But okay.
Like even after this show, I'm quarantining for a week before I pick my kid up again.
Are you okay?
And I'm on Covixel and masking on the airplane and using CPC mouthwash.
CPC? I don't even...
These are tools people should use.
Is life even worth living if you live it like this?
You think those steps are extreme? I find life to be worth
that you're not going to see another human for a week. Yeah, it's pretty extreme.
But I won't see my kid.
You said isolating.
Well, yeah, I'll be in my house, but
alone.
Well,
are you going to see any other humans?
Well, my roommate will be there, but they've accepted the risk that if I come back with an infection, they're fine with it. But I don't want to give my daughter an addition, or I don't want to give my kid an additional instance of COVID if I can avoid it.
Sure.
It's prevented me from working. And Applebee's was another issue with that, where I couldn't mask and be in the kitchen. It just wasn't working. It was just too hot in there. My glasses were. It just wasn't.
Oh, so it wasn't. They didn't say you couldn't.
I couldn't. I could, for my personal choices and views.
How are
I
you
could not
operate in society. Well, it basically sounds like you're not. Actually, in fact, you're not, because you couldn't exist in an Applebee's and you're 34 and you have no career. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. You're incapable of operating in civilization. Right. Yes. Guys, I just wanted to say an extra thank you for making Simpler Budget an incredibly popular app. I wasn't expecting it, but we literally get like thousands of downloads a day. And a lot of you are actually changing your financial future, and we've been hearing from you. So thank you all for supporting us. We just wanted to continue to say thank you and give people the opportunity to try out the app. So we still have a 2-week free trial in there for the premium version. And of course, everyone that signs up for an annual version, at least for this next quarter, will get a Founders Edition Simpler Budget notebook, and it is signed by me, sent directly to you. So that's a special thank you for putting your trust in us to create an amazing budgeting app. And let me tell you, the features that we're going to release throughout this next year are about to be crazy. I'm going to make this the best budgeting app that has ever existed. Seriously, download Simpler Budget now. It's incredible. The time to take control of your finances is literally right now. And as an extra limited time only bonus, I will give you a signed version of my budget-friendly cookbook for free when you sign up for Simpler Budget Premium Annual. Okay.
Yeah, it was like McDonald's was the same situation.
You worked at McDonald's too?
Yes, in 2020.
You were dropping fries? Wow, okay.
Yep, I started at McDonald's in 2024, worked there for about a month, and then the manager had opened up with me one morning and was blaming me for going too slow. Well, after just training me on the drink station and taking orders, they kind of introduced me to it, and then they were like, okay, you can do this now, right? And then yelled at me for being too slow, and we were the only two people there. And then later that day, that same shift, the woman was making breakfast burritos in the back and just like kind of coughing all over them. And I was like, yeah, and I was like,
well, that has nothing to do with COVID. This is a gross.
Well, she tested positive for COVID, so it actually was COVID this time.
But she also was just a gross, because I don't care if you have COVID, don't cough into food.
Right, yeah. Like, those gloves aren't going to stop your coughs going in there, ma'am.
No.
So I was like, okay, I don't want to eat this or be here. So I left that, and then a couple weeks later, I had started at a tree service company. What's
the longest you've held down a real job?
The tree service company was...
How long?
That was almost 6 months.
Oh,
and I caught a log.
Is this even worth going through your documents? Oh my! I think
I caught a log to the side of my head on that.
I think you're just lost, man. I think you're gonna be afraid until the moment you die of everything. And I'm not saying people didn't get sick. I'm not saying I'm on the other side of it either. I'm not saying I'm on your side. I'm not even taking an opinion or stance, because honestly, I'm just not educated on it. I just don't really care. I was like, I got a little bit of fever, and I was like, oh, this sucks. Hopefully I can go outside again soon. And then I did.
Hopefully I can move again is some people's reality.
Sure. I'm just saying,
I hope I can get out of this bed again. I'm just
trying to make sure I'm positioning for those that are listening out there that I'm not like even taking a position, but you're obviously in an extremist camp, and it is preventing you from living a life.
A normal life.
A life.
I feel like I have a pretty good life.
You're not going to see people for a week in 2025 because you sat across from the table from me.
Well, because I was also on an airplane 2 seats away from a woman.
Magic little spray.
Well, yeah, and I also had an N95 on, but like that doesn't I would like to take all the steps I can to keep my kids safe.
Well.
Exactly.
Kind of like Mormon underwear.
Yeah, they're my garments essentially. These are my COVID religious garments. So after tree service ended, it was just down the road from a strip club, and one of my jobs on my list of stuff to do in my life was strip club manager.
What? So you could see tits?
No, no.
You were slaying dick online.
Well, sure, yeah, but belly button mostly.
Yeah.
I was really. It was close. I had made a joke with a coworker, like, I'm just gonna go start working there. Like, I'm tired of doing tree work, because it was a 45-minute commute there, 45 minutes back, and then it was working from 8 a.m. to 4-ish, and $20 an hour.
Oh, how have you actually survived?
That's a great question.
It's an incredible question, because I'm surprised you're not killing yourself by
sheer will force.
And, like, surprised you're not 500 pounds from not being able to leave your house. I try
to keep healthier food in the house.
So what happened at the strip club then?
Okay, at the strip club.
We will get into the finances. I am trying to just establish this man's base, because oh my god.
Okay. So the strip club, I knew I could make some tips being the bartender up there. That was what I was thinking.
Manager.
Well, I was training to be a manager, so you have to do the door, and then you learn bartending, then you learn DJ, and you learn how to pull the cash from the ATMs.
Sure.
Yeah, and then you go from there. So I had got to door and bartender, except it was only $11 an hour for the first 90 days.
Before tips?
Before tips, yeah. $11 an hour, old minimum wage, before tips. So that was going pretty well. The scheduling was kind of killing me, because I homeschool, and so I'd have to work from 7 p.m. to like 3 a.m. and then wake up and do homeschool and then go back to work. And it was just not working well. I was sleeping in. I was exhausted.
How long did you stay there?
I was there for 4 months. 4 months at the strip club. So until... But they did have this one contest there called the prettiest butthole in Michigan. It's a pretty good contest. If you want to compete,
participate or judge.
I was just witnessing. I wasn't judging or participating. The guy that won, though, definitely deserved the trophy. That was nice
and bleached, I'm sure. Okay.
He did fantastic. Yeah. He had the best stink star in the galaxy, I'm pretty sure.
What the fuck are you fucking doing?
Just working. I mean,
Kind of. I mean,
Kinda.
you quit every job. You're not working a job right now. You're doing DoorDash.
DoorDash is a job.
It's a job, but with your money before expenses.
It's a job that fits my schedule currently, and I enjoy doing
because
it.
your schedule is borderline made by you.
That's, well, I mean, it's between my
Yes.
custody arrangement and homeschool scheduling. I need to do all of these other things.
Okay, maybe you can't homeschool then.
No, I have to homeschool.
Okay, then maybe you're just unable to operate as a single dad. Mathematically, so far, that is correct.
Yeah, it's been extremely hard to go
No, not
from
extremely hard. You're not
traditional
doing it.
husband to
Buddy, this is debt. I actually don't even know it, but my producers have been telling me for about a week now that they've never seen anything like it. So I know for a fact you are failing.
yeah.
And at
That's,
some point, you have to give up some things.
I've given up everything I can so far just to make
Not
things
even
work.
close.
I could get into some details if you like. What would you like to?
No, all I know is you don't need to be doing this donation business. You don't need to be doing the fish business. It takes time. It takes time. And even if that
But
time,
even
Hey,
$16
shut up for a
an
second.
hour
I'm gonna
would not
talk
cover
for a
those.
moment now. Even if that time is making $16 an hour, if you have to dedicate an hour to fish, let's just say randomly as an example, in the middle of a day, and that's preventing you from going and working 9 hours somewhere else, it doesn't make up for it, and your financial situation is proof of it. If you cannot afford to take care of your child because you are dedicated to homeschooling them, then you can't afford to. This is basic.
I can afford not to. It's worth any price to take care of my kid.
Oh my. You.
If you have a kid one day, you might understand.
Yeah, and
Are you
guess
married
what?
yet?
I am not, but guess
Okay.
what? I've seen a lot of people on this show, and this is where you're headed, that you're so proud of for some reason, where their entire life, your kid is going to be on hold because their failure and joke of a dad, while they're trying to live their life, never did anything in their entire life, their dad's life. So all of a sudden, your kid has to put their life on hold to take care of their failure dad. That's where you're going. That's just a mathematical reality. I don't need to have had a kid to know that.
That's not going to happen.
Fuck you, that's not going to happen. Look at your finances now. You're in your mid-30s. You're acting like a 12-year-old. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a baby. Shut up. What a joke. That's not going to happen. You don't know fucking anything.
That's not gonna
You're not even living life as an adult in 34. You couldn't successfully complete a marriage. You can't successfully complete holding a
I was
job.
married for 12 years.
And guess what? You're not. You couldn't successfully complete holding a job for more than 6 months. You couldn't work in a kitchen. You can't go and sit across a desk from someone without having to sit in a house for a week. You're a child. You're incapable of existing in this world and doing all this stuff that you want to do. And just like, by the way, your kid, you want to homeschool your kid. All this stuff that you are choosing is going to put you in a position where they're going to have to put their life on hold to take care of their joke of a dad. That is your choice, and it's honestly a disgusting choice. It is a selfish choice,
So them being
and it's a joke.
sick from being in public school constantly is a better thing. So how would I take care of a sick kid? I can't afford a babysitter. I
Buddy.
can't afford a hospital bill.
Hospital bill. If they get the sniffles,
The COVID is not the sniffles.
I didn't even say COVID. You just said sick. I'm suggesting a cold.
Yeah, there's hardly even colds anymore.
That's not even true. I know that's not true.
Bring up the wastewater data and look up
Oh,
colds
good death.
over the
I'm not
last
going
5
down
years.
these
You should check it out.
Buddy, I'm not falling down your conspiracy holes.
If you find the truth to be conspiracy, there are other problems.
That's what everyone says, buddy. That is in your...
You've met someone else that's taken this many COVID precautions?
Matt, no, but we've all seen them. Buddy, we all know people like you in society, and you never go anywhere.
The survivors?
You never go.
I'll be here long after the rest of you are gone.
I highly doubt that.
I will be. I don't think that's on my
Buddy, you don't
my
see
bingo
humans.
list.
Your life isn't existing. Like I don't think
I have some great coworkers.
coworkers.
Yeah.
Oh, the stuff.
Yeah, they're fantastic. And I see people with DoorDash. How do I not see people?
Yeah, through
I'm
a
into
window.
I have to go into these stores and every day and interact with people.
That's a fleeting moment. It's not an actual connection. What does the future hold for businesses? Ask 9 experts and you'll get 10 different answers. Bull market, bear market, inflation up, down. Honestly, can someone just invent a crystal ball already? But until then, over 41,000 businesses have actually future-proofed their operations with today's sponsor, NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud ERP that brings accounting, financial management, inventory, and HR all into one fluid platform. And with one unified business management suite, there's no more guessing, just real-time insights, forecasting, and a single source of truth to help you make fast, informed decisions. And when you're closing the books in days instead of weeks, you're spending less time looking backwards and more time on what's next. So whether you're making millions or even hundreds of millions, NetSuite helps you tackle challenges and seize big opportunities. Honestly, if I had needed something like this when I was managing finances, NetSuite would have been my go-to. And speaking of opportunity, download the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning for free at netsuite.com/hammer. Once again, that is netsuite.com/hammer. Thanks to NetSuite for sponsoring the video. Let's jump back into it. How extensive is your friend group?
I have a pretty remarkable friend group. I have some.
Go on.
I have some fantastic friends.
Let's hear about it.
Okay. Anyone specifically? I could start with my roommate.
Describe your friend group. This robust friend group.
I wouldn't say it's robust. It's like four people in my mind. No, it's it's really all I need.
Dude, you can live whatever life you want, but you're going to take down your kid with you.
I'm really trying not to do that, and part of this show is to help give them a better future.
Listening to you and the absolute worldview you have, nothing I'm going to say is going to fix anything. You're gone. You need a deep therapy. Do you go to therapy?
No, not anymore. No,
yeah.
I can't afford that.
Okay, I'll give you 3 free sessions with Sondermind. I use them. The audience uses them. Former guests use them. Okay.
All right. So, I appreciate that. I will definitely use those. Thank you.
Yeah, bring this shit up. You got some stuff going on.
I'm not sure what they could tell me that will change any of it.
They just need to... People like you spiral. And you're spiraling because people can fall down the complete opposite side. There's extremists everywhere and lots of things. But when you start falling down the extremes where there's only one, like a perfect truth that only you know, it just gets.
This isn't something only I know.
I know, but come on, it's your little community, your little.
We just like to
online.
Be safe and protect our kids. That's really it.
That's a nice way to say it and present it. But look how you've talked so far. You're literally destroying your life for the sake of that.
I'd rather be broke than dead, for sure. 1,000,000%. I'd rather be penniless and poor
than dead. Okay, cool.
Than dead. Yeah.
And before we move on, let's get a real statistic then. This is not a political thing. We're just gonna get an actual real data point. 103 million confirmed COVID-19 cases. So in your instance, literally a third of the United States would be completely failing and collapsing. Okay. As a result of the 1.2 million deaths, of the diagnosed cases was 1.2% death. So 99% chance of survival, which according to you,
initial infection, yes.
But it's important to note that is only on based on people who actually got diagnosed. The vast majority did not. And then the vast majority of people that did were either old or morbidly obese. So there you go.
I'm not just afraid of death. It's the
but
being
you said
incapacitated from long COVID.
You made it. You made this sound like, and this is why what you have is an extreme position. I'm not saying it's not scared to die, but you said I would rather be financially than dead. You made it either or. And it's not that simple, and your extreme brain has gotten you there, and it's preventing you from actually living a decent life, and that is scary.
Repeat infections would kill me and dramatically shorten my child's life.
You're saying that as a fact.
It is a fact. Look up repeat infections.
Oh my gosh, this is such a stupid... why are we talking about this for 40 minutes? I don't really care about this.
A lot of people don't. Most people don't, actually. Probably about 99% of people do not care at all about this. They don't care about their kids. They don't care about their spouse. They don't care about their parents.
It's not about caring. It's what you're defining as caring.
Have you seen what attendance looks like in an elementary school since COVID?
Huh?
Have you seen what attendance rates look like
Well,
in
I can't
public
find
schools?
an actual statistic related to
Because no one
reinfection.
knows how bad it is.
Then how are you so confident then? You said that I am going to die.
It's just
if I
a
get
law of averages. Like it's
it.
just
So if you get it 99 times,
if you have it, no, even 20 times. Like, okay,
but you said you will die. You said will.
You will. Yeah, you.
I'm moving
There is
on
okay, that's fair.
because this is actually
Yes, and the numbers aren't on my side because they aren't there. Like the information is just not there yet. There's not even a test for long COVID unless you have a previous COVID infection and you have all these new symptoms. They just say, oh, well, that's long COVID.
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm not saying that. Actually, I know that medically diagnosed, they do medically diagnose it, but you're like, there's no test for it. There's no way to tell what actually is. They just use a list of things and you're like, you have it. So like, you're not making it sound good. You're not making it sound like
I wish I could make it sound better. I don't know
why
how
are you so obsessed? If you're not able to make it actually.
It's basically a bet. It's a gamble that I believe these things will happen.
So you're not willing to gamble with the 99%? If I have a 1% chance of losing and a 99% chance success of winning, I'm probably taking the roll on the win.
What is the win though? Repeat
99.
Infections?
Again, there's no actual statistics around that, at least that I could find. Well, for what it's worth, what I did is I did the search function on GPT. So I had it scour sources. So obviously I can't sit here and read 50,000 books in the middle of this conversation.
All right. Yeah.
I have to do what I can.
I wouldn't expect you to, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So essentially you're not willing to change anything in all this finances, that you would rather have stuff than certain death. So why the are we having this conversation then?
Because there's other ways forward that don't require me to be around people. Yeah, I have them.
Then why aren't you successful?
Because it takes time and I'm getting there. And
yeah, buddy, you've been in adulthood 16 years.
I had a pretty successful career before as a stay-at-home dad.
Because, okay.
Yes. That's my longest career. Been doing that for 12 years.
When was the last time your kid got sick?
November 2024. I had went and stayed at my brother's house after taking a trip to repo a vehicle, and I ended up getting sick and then came back home, and I'd only quarantined 3 days, and it was not long enough, and my kid ended up getting sick. That was the flu.
Aren't you afraid by them not actually getting any antibodies of anything, by ever having any interaction with anything? That if
do you know where antibodies come from?
That if they do just get like a literal flu at some point, it's gonna like destroy them.
That's not how our immune system works. That's all based on a lie that getting sick builds it. It weakens it every time.
Well, I asked the question.
Yeah.
Oh, where do you think your financial score is? 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best.
0 currently.
Okay, so we better not change anything. If you want your Hammer financial score, link is in the description below, or you can go to calebhammer.com. If you want to come on this show, calebhammer.com/apply. We'd be happy to have you. Normally, this is where I say download the Simpler Budget app, because it'll actually fix your financial situation by you can see how much you spend on certain things. Blah blah blah. You get the premium version, but you're not a budgeting case. That is as clear as day. It is obviously not your actual finances that is impacting your life. You are down deep rabbit holes of extremes. Okay. IRS for 2014.
Yes.
What?
That's
11 years ago. That's comedic. What?
They even collect on that? It's 11 years old.
It's the IRS. I'm pretty sure they can.
No, there's a statute of limitations on that. I'm sure. It's got to be 10 years. Before you get too far, you should maybe look at a couple of the next pages there. Did that say that IRS can only collect after 10 years? Have you seen that before?
Yep, 10 years. For collections, the IRS has 10 years from the date of assessment when the tax is recorded as due to collect the debt. After that, it's typically erased.
Typically, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so if you'll just go
They obviously have not erased it.
A couple more here.
Typical has not applied to you. So why haven't you paid taxes? Oh my. That's another $42,884 in tax. Oh my. Then for the next year, it's $70,000 in taxes.
We had a very
is this stacking?
business.
Are these separate?
Those are stacking. Those are separate years.
18
individual
went down
amounts.
a little to 42,000, then 6,000 in 2020.
2020 was the year we started
what are
our
you
corporation
doing?
and started putting our money through an S corp.
What was the business?
My ex-wife is a cam model, so we were
That's why
making
you
over
tried dicking
10,000 a
online.
month. Yeah, because if they could do it, I could do it. But I can't do it. It did not. It's no good. Like, it doesn't work well for me. I am not a good fit for that. They're much better. So this was us working together over the course of our marriage, and
What was your role?
photography and videography, and sometimes acting for the channel and for
Wait, I have
for videos.
IRS debt cumulative of 334,000.
Yes, that's 2014 through 2020.
That's fucking insane. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, that's
I don't have words for that.
yeah, it took some time to build that amount.
Why
for sure.
didn't you guys pay taxes?
The estimated payments were just not enough. We did not send nearly enough money
Estimated payment? Did you work with a CPA for those estimated payments?
in. No, I had went to H&R Block for my taxes.
Oh, good.
And
Yes, for your.
yeah, and they kind of screwed us over. They did not help us do what we needed to.
I wouldn't have gone to H&R Block if I was making that much money.
Well, I didn't know where to go. It was
Google CPA. I don't know.
I didn't know that then. That was
Didn't know what.
I didn't know who to look for to help me.
Google who to look for to help me.
In 2014, I just
Yes.
had
You're able to look things up.
well, right, but when I looked it up, it just said go to H&R Block and talk to a tax
I'm sure
professional.
that was a paid ad at the top. Okay.
So I was living in Knoxville at the time in a house that was
What percentage were you guys estimating?
that we were planning for 30%.
You put 30% aside.
No, we didn't. That's what we were planning to, but we never did.
What the fucking mean planning to for a half a decade?
Right.
You're not planning. Now I believe even less that I'm going to start making money or it's starting slowly.
Well,
it's going to
I made
happen.
money
because I was
before.
planning and it was 5 fucking years of planning. Fuck you planning. What percentage did you guys actually set aside planning?
Set aside none. It was just
Oh, you
Hey,
said
when
you
the tax
filed
bill
estimated taxes.
well, no, we would file the form.
But you didn't pay? Oh,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I just thought that they would set me up with a payment plan or eventually.
could've.
They did in 2018, but it was our income had become impacted from getting their payment processor shut down
Okay.
from Stephan. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay, well, they lost. Anyways, the site we used to work on linked directly to our Hub channel, so we could monetize our views from the Hub directly to our live stream.
Why'd you guys get divorced?
Like, why?
That was the word I used.
There was a multitude of reasons. Ultimately,
Yeah, why'd you guys get divorced?
my ex-partner got into astrology.
Oh, you both are fucking insane.
Really into astrology.
And you both can't delicately get into things. You both have to go down the
Yes.
craziest.
Exactly.
Okay.
We are
What?
both
And your
deep
signs
dive.
didn't match, so you got divorced?
Yeah, my sign was to leave. I was not
Oh, you
interested
left?
in. No. Like, I
Okay,
was
why'd you
just-
guys get divorced? So you got into astrology.
We got into they got into astrology, and they started. So instead of working on like their work stuff for Twitter, they started posting more about astrology and finding people that felt like that with them and because I have.
Were you guys open?
No.
Okay.
We were exclusive.
But she was fucking different stars?
No.
sorry.
This is cam modeling, not like so. Our
No. Sorry. When she was making connections, I was associate.
So, like part of the tax debt actually from like 2015, 2016, 2017, we were hiring other people we were paying other people to come cam with us. We were doing different types of shows, and then we would not tax them for what we were paying them. Oh, okay. Well, someone messaged them on the internet about astrology, and my ex-wife had posted about feet fetish work, like, and linking it to astrology. And this recently unhoused individual from the greater San Diego area reached out to them and said, "Hey, I like you. I want to hang out with you." And then I think that started, so this would have been March 2023. And then May 2023, my ex gave me some poems saying they wanted out, and
so she left.
Yeah, they left.
They left.
Yeah, they left. And at the time, I had rented a house for my mother and brother to move into so they could continue their job. And they took that rental agreement since it had their income in because we were married. It had their name on it. So they're like, well, I'll just take this lease and move in here.
You got on a payment plan for some of these?
Yes. Yeah. We were on a payment plan in 2018.
2018 for the previous ones?
Yeah, for all the previous ones. And that was at $2,800.
You're fucked.
Wait, what do you mean?
If the debt sat there for 10 years and did nothing,
then it could be dismissed.
But it didn't. It was likely that not forgiveness period. I'm trying to figure out a way to explain this. That was likely paused because you went on the payment plan, and it may have negated time. I don't know where you are in terms of when this could have fallen off. I don't know. Without more information, maybe we'll get it going through this conversation, but
it's currently non-collectible.
That 10 years, though, works if nothing happens. It can get paused quite often, though, that 10 years.
All right.
Leaving the country, applying for different services, going through the negotiation or conversations of a payment plan.
Right. Yeah, I had hired Lotham Tax Solutions.
Oh, good. You can pay a lawyer, just not your taxes. Productive member of society.
I hired them on my behalf to try and get the tax situation taken care of.
Yeah.
And they ultimately just got us a payment plan we couldn't afford. So we ended up paying them $10,000.
You did pay 10?
Yeah, it was $10,000 to Lotham Tax Solutions. And then we got the monthly payments going. I paid like 3 of them because we had just enough money, but then we couldn't maintain after that.
Okay.
The lack of income from...
you guys filed jointly?
Yes.
Okay. What's they doing?
The same thing.
Paying?
Wait.
But are they helping to pay this? Because not all of it's even 10 years old.
No.
Are they doing okay at least?
I'm not sure. They haven't really disclosed much. Well, right, but they don't talk to me about. I've asked, like, even before coming on here, I was like, "Hey, what's going on?"
They're still in Michigan.
Yeah, they're still in Michigan.
Okay.
They live not too far from me.
Still doing camming?
Yes. Okay. Yep. And they've started with their new partner. Apparently, the internet doesn't like them as much as they like me. We went from 17 million views on Hub to now their channel's, 170th of that. But that's okay. He's nice to my kid, and that's what matters.
Are they terrified of COVID too?
Yeah, we're all in that camp.
On that,
yeah, and the guy that came over from San Diego, he's been COVID avoiding with us this entire time, which has been very appreciated. But it ultimately, him not being able to go find work, I'm sure, is not helping their financial situation also, other than him working with them.
So what was your plan for these taxes then?
My plan was to Well, ultimately, I was hoping that the house could sell and they just get paid because we have.
Why haven't you sold the house?
Well, I need money to do some upgrades and.
What needs to be upgraded?
Well,
needs to be upgraded.
Well, the water heater needs to be upgraded.
Yeah, but you can get that in a concession.
Yes, it could. But making a concession when I'm asking $200,000 above market.
Well, why are you offering $200,000 above market?
No, that's what I would need. I would need that to cover the federal tax debt because the federal tax debt at $330,000 and we owe $124,000 on the house.
You can't even afford living at your house.
Right, yeah,
So you have to sell it regardless of if it fully pays off the tax debt or not.
Well, my ex-wife could move in there and
she has another dude, it sounds like. Why would she move in?
Well, they're in a rental house and the mortgage is in their name. No, I don't think so.
Then why is this even something you're bringing up? All right, listen up. If you're a serious investor, you need a serious investing platform, not those apps that look like they're designed for teenagers, risking allowance money on meme stocks. I've been using Moomoo for over a year because it's built for actual investors. The platform helps me cut through all the nonsense and see exactly what the big players in the market are doing. And my absolute favorite feature, institutional tracking. When everyone else is panic buying because of Jim Cramer or Reddit, I just pull up Moomoo to see the actual trades from the big institutions and hedge funds. It saved me from making some pretty sketchy trades, like almost buying the dip on that one movie theater stock. Ugh. Plus, they give you fundamental analysis tools like insider activity tracking, Morningstar equity research reports, and real-time market news, all built right into the app. That means you won't end up with the desk buried in PDFs and spreadsheets like Michael Berry. And the cherry on top, there's 0 commissions on stock trading and super low margin rates starting at just 6.8%. So not only are you making investing smarter, but you're also saving money along the way. Still not convinced? Moomoo gave me my very own new user promotion that literally no other creator has. All you have to do is sign up and deposit $2,000 today, and Moomoo will literally give you $150 in cash rewards towards your trades. And for any cash that just chills in the account uninvested, you earn an 8.1% APY for 3 months. Whether you want to build out your investment portfolio, level up your market analysis, or you just love getting cash rewards, this is the platform you need. So hit the link in the description to get started with Moomoo and claim your $150 cash reward after making a qualified deposit. Thanks again to Moomoo for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into the audit.
Well, because I thought they were going to. So
why?
Because at one point they had told me they were going to.
Why aren't they then?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you say you can't afford it, are you at least making your mortgage payments on time and giving up other things?
So with the divorce, the agreement was that I pay the exact mortgage amount in rent through a rental contract that I did not quite read.
To her? To that?
Yeah, to them. Yeah, to them. So I pay them the $1,351 each month.
Okay.
But
Deal. What about when you sell the house? Do you get equity?
Yeah, I get half of whatever.
But you pay rent. Okay.
Right. Yeah. I'm currently 3 months behind on the rent.
Oh, what is happening?
Because
but you are still prioritizing your money, your business. That's definitely really gonna make money for the first time.
It will. It definitely will.
Can't work.
I wouldn't be doing it.
Job. Can't go outside. Can't interact with people. Okay.
Yep. Can't be around the mouth breathers. Can't handle the heat in the kitchen. But yeah,
I think
the farm's going fantastic.
You're just gonna fall on the ground, and honestly, none of us should pick you up, and you should have to figure out how. Yeah, and you should have to pick yourself up.
Yeah,
you're not a little victim. You're gonna make yourself be. You're gonna sound like it. You're gonna cry like you are.
I'm not trying to be a victim.
No, not yet. But you're failing. You're 3 months behind rent.
I have failed, my guy.
You're not homeless yet.
I was just evicted. They tried to evict me because of the stupid contract. Yeah, they evicted me, and
you guys don't have a good relationship.
I don't know what they're honestly trying to get. I don't understand the point of evicting me and our child, other than just money. So they can't be doing that well if they need me to cover all of the bills.
Maybe it's that you broke the contract. Breaking.
Well, the contract was only.
I don't know. We're not hearing her
written so the lawyer could get additional legal fees. Otherwise, I wouldn't. And I like this lease is up in April. I'm not going to sign another lease where they're going to say, "Oh, if you don't pay, you're going to be, you have to pay all this."
Well, they tried and they didn't. It sounds like.
Yeah.
You're not homeless.
I'm not homeless.
I'm saying when your next batch that is definitely going to make money doesn't.
I have some on the drying rack right now.
That's amazing. Just historically based on your entire existence. Something's not giving me confidence. I don't know what it is. And DoorDash doesn't bring enough to make in. The fish is probably a waste of time. And it's taking away time that you could actually... And then all of a sudden you can't work and you're forced to take care of your kid because you can't have them be around other humans. And all of a sudden it's all going to come crashing down. You can't afford bills. You're going to become in a homeless situation. It doesn't sound like the ex would take care of you anyway. Maybe your ex gets full custody. Who even knows? You're going to hit the ground because you're not willing to change your life, and you've fallen down very extremist, just as extremist as like almost an incel, but in the other, in like the spooky COVID world. You're just going to fall, and none of us should pick you back up because you just need to find your way back to normalcy.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I hope it doesn't. I see you owe $334,000 to the IRS.
Yeah, I can't.
One
the
of them
minimum
is over 10 years old.
So this is currently non-collectible. So as long as I don't make more than 10,000, all of it is non-collectible. All of it, is non-collectible. They can't come. They can't. The only thing they have is a lien on the house. That's the. But otherwise, they're not taking.
Really? You didn't tell me that, or did I just not hear that?
Well, yeah, that's what I was. That's why I couldn't sell because of the federal tax lien.
No, well, that's pretty fucking substantial.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Why I couldn't.
Is they on the title of the house?
They're on the mortgage. That's why they were trying to.
So if it's not even up to you to sell, if you even want to, like they would have to say.
Yeah, they have ultimate say, but we have discussed.
Ultimate say?
Well, I mean, like it's.
Do you have ultimate say if they want to and you don't?
Yeah.
They could just sell?
I'm not totally sure on that one with a marital asset.
What does the agreement say?
I'm not totally sure actually. It's just that I get whatever half of the value is when it sells, but half of zero is zero. So like it's because right now with this $300,000 lien on it, it would have to sell for almost $500,000 for us to get out and be in the green.
By the way, non-collectible doesn't mean they're never going to do anything.
Right. It just means they're not right now.
Right.
Because
now.
I'm not making enough money to make the minimum payment.
But if your magical thing happens, they're going to want some money.
They might, yeah.
They probably will. It's a big bill. It's not an insubstantial bill. All right. Well, credit one because you're so good. By the way, it's the bottom of the barrel of credit cards. That's what I was essentially.
Yeah. It was. It's all I could get.
By the way, here, let me give you this. I don't think budgeting's your issue, but I do like to give every guest one of these Founders Edition. Budget your financial. No. Write down your financial journey in the budgeting book. Yes, it's signed. All that stuff. We sign them for when they sign up for the annual version of the budgeting app. I send them a signed version, but you get one as well. I need you to document the entire process of your finances until you come on the follow-up channel, and then I'm going to read it.
Okay. All right.
That's what you have to do.
So like each step I take to get these things fixed?
Everything you do. Give me like a weekly review or whatever makes sense for your situation.
Okay. So you seemed a little like, well, how did I not pay $42,000 in taxes? Like, because that's
you guys filed quarterly, but didn't actually, you filed the paperwork, but you just didn't pay anything.
Yeah. And it's because I was spending money on other stuff.
No
I had,
obviously, where to go?
Yeah. At the time I had the truck I really wanted. It was a 2015 Silverado.
Yeah. For the real important hauling around a pair of boobs was your job. So I don't know why you needed that.
If only you knew what a joke that was.
Well, I'm sure they're impressive if they're making that much money.
That's okay. At the same time, I also had my dream car. It was a 06 Mitsubishi. Yeah, I had a truck and a car that were both financed.
Well, now you have credit one.
And now I have credit one. So, yeah, I had my '06 Mitsubishi Lancer. We were living in a 3,000 square foot brick mini mansion in Knoxville. We were well outside of our means, and I did not have the money to, when I saw like, oh, I should be paying like $9,000 on this quarterly payment. I was like, I don't have $9,000. So then I just wouldn't do it. Because I thought it ultimately was just like, I'll get a payment for it and take care of it eventually. And that never happened. There was this other thing I got a little into when we were having a good bit of money coming in, starting in 2014. This little game called Magic the Gathering. Have you heard of that?
Yes.
I played competitively for the better part of the last 12 years. Not really to the point where I ever made any money.
By the way, I said 1% earlier, and I just wanted to do more work. It's 0.5% is the death rate globally. Continue.
So at the time when I was not paying taxes, I was going to, like my Friday night magic every single week.
Mm-hmm.
And sitting down with the...
Yeah, keep going.
Yep. And I like to have the best deck in the room. I like to go all in when I do something. So I would build, full foreign, full foil, just different types of stuff. And that ultimately really got to my ex, that I would be spending these numbers on magic cards. And the credit one card definitely had some magic card purchases.
$47 the fees. Why? Because you probably didn't make a... There it is, late fee.
Yeah.
There it is. Plus, of course, your normal annual. Oh, $450 is the credit limit. You owe $517. Well done. Really setting your kid up for success.
I'll get those taken care of soon. As soon as I can.
As soon as you can.
I have a payment scheduled for the...
Life has been nothing but a joke. What is this as soon as you can? You never will based on your track record. By the way,
I have to.
You never made money. Your ex did.
Well, we made it together. Like,
sure.
Them live streaming was the largest portion, but like...
Yes, but
it wasn't
you've never
like I was
accomplished
doing
anything
nothing.
on your own.
A lot of that was from my hard work.
You've never accomplished
also.
anything on your own. You couldn't have
I would
done
like
that
to say
without
my kid is my best accomplishment.
I'm talking fucking...
Oh, financially?
this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the show? Yeah. You've never done anything. You've never been successful.
I feel like I've had glimpses of success.
6 months max? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, you mean from work? Yeah, magic, it was a little over $100,000. The store owner at one point showed me how much I had spent and personally thanked me for keeping the lights on.
Instead of keeping your own lights on for your fucking kid. Father of the year, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, at that point, I had much higher income. The power bill wasn't behind then or anything. Just
Quicksilver,
taxes.
right. Did you have a fully funded emergency fund?
No.
Then you couldn't afford it. By the way, I'm just getting some statistics out there for long COVID as we go through this entire situation,
Okay,
just so
good.
I can try to become more educated on it. Obviously,
I appreciate
it's
that.
very blah, 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 impromptu. About 5% of people who get officially diagnosed with COVID get long COVID. Of course, we know the majority of people who get COVID are not officially diagnosed with it these days, but of those who are,
And also,
5%. And of those who get diagnosed with long COVID, the vast majority of them, that long COVID only exists for max of a few months post-infection. The small minority of the small minority of the small minority have it for a year.
there's people that
It's a
have been
great way-
constantly
yes,
hospitalized with it. But
There's people who've experienced everything. There are people that will walk outside right now and get hit by a car. Do I
hope
destroy my entire life for it? No.
well, I don't play in traffic either.
There are people who get on a plane and it crashes. Doesn't mean you didn't get on a plane to come here.
Yeah, true.
Oh my gosh, I actually may have made a fucking breakthrough. Who would have thought? $543.02.
Well, this one was just to diversify my credit portfolio at the time.
Oh, you real diversified it above the credit limit.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I had them all below the limit.
Well, you're not making a fucking payment, so you didn't mean to do it. Fuck you.
Well, the late fees and payments have put them over the limit. All below
because
there.
You're not paying on time. What do you think would happen? Dude, you're a dumbass. Of course, that is your choice. Still, you still spent $224 going out to eat, and then miscellaneous bullshit things that don't matter. It could be video games, it could be whatever. We're about to find out. As an additional $212, you could have made your payment. It's $130. Fuck you. This is a choice. Irresponsible. You're a child adult. You're a child adult. You're a child adult. You look like John Green, but you're a moron.
I don't even know who that is. Yeah. Well, this is the Quicksilver card. Well, this was used right after the divorce when I was looking for work and couldn't get any help from the government because I was still on my wife's finances.
Couldn't get any help from the government. Hasn't paid taxes for a decade. Who the do you think you are to get help? You didn't put into the pile, asshole. Yeah.
Well, that's
yeah. Nothing to say to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was mostly for food at the time. Just getting by to do what I could.
Wonderful. Yeah. You spent $500 on bull.
Wait,
minimum.
On what?
I told you it was like $250 on going out to eat and another $250 on miscellaneous bull. Okay. Yeah. $130 to be caught up on your minimum monthly payment on this. Then it would have been about $40 a month after that. Yeah, fuck you. That's going back to the divorce. Oh, wow, poor me. I was just trying to eat. Sure, in that situation, look where you are now. You spent $500 on bullshit. Minimum. You could have paid $130. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. There is no defensible thing you could possibly say to that. There is no need to be a moron to that. It is not required. Shut the fuck up. It would normally be $40.
Yeah, I just didn't have the money to pay it.
No, I have an itch in my nose. Maybe I should spray a random spray up there. Yeah, fees, bull. Past due, 30% interest rate. Moronic. I wouldn't even recommend the Fizz card to you because
the what?
Debit card that builds credit. That's for the audience, not for you. I wouldn't trust you with it. I wouldn't. And nah. Again, this is nothing that the budgeting app. Well, we get something like 1,000 signups for the premium a day. It's pretty cool. People are actually changing their lives out there, taking control of their money.
That's good.
You couldn't do it. Regular
I'll
Capital
get there.
One.
You will see. I will get there.
You have 34 years to do it, and you're in the worst position I've ever seen on the show, practically because of your IRS. This is your Hammer financial score. I mean, you have a lien on your house, so it's going to be a 0. Like, you have nothing going for you.
It's not even my house. It's technically.
You're not on the title?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not. I'm not on.
Yeah.
No, mine.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So selling the house will wipe out your IRS? What? There is no selling your house. You don't
What?
have a house.
No, I'm selling the marital home, I mean. Like, well.
Marital home.
That's
there is no marriage.
Well, there was. So
they have a house.
Yeah, that I'm currently 3 months behind on rent on.
Rent.
That.
You're a tenant. You don't have a house. Oh, fuck me. What is this? What is this? Okay, Capital One. $374.84. Minimum monthly payment, $112, probably normally $40. But guess what? We didn't pay. We're all surprised. Late fees. Interest charge. What a joke. What a fucking joke. 31% interest. Oh, what is this? Consumer Energy? I remember that from up there. Oh, yeah, we still owe $8,297. Why don't you just do anything right? Ever.
I have tried to pay this down, but the fees and stuff were just getting kind of ridiculous.
Which you fucking deserve. Because you got into that. Utility companies, sometimes they do fuck over people. You fucked yourself over. You didn't like.
I think it was a collaborative effort.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Look at your entire track record and how you go about life. No, I don't believe for a single second you're a victim in anything. You've put yourself in these situations. My gosh.
I've tried to get that resolved. This was from 2023 when I was using the marital home to operate the farm. The electric bill average was like $1,600 a month.
Yeah. So you don't have that home then.
That seems like the best way forward.
If you can't afford the shit you get into, don't get into it. You dumb tit. And get out of it if you have to. I can't. There's a lien, blah, blah, blah.
I think getting out of stuff has been one of the harder things in my life to do, to just quit and move on. Yes. Yeah.
What?
So currently the market is 290 and we owe 120. Well, they owe 124,000.
But obviously, if
with a lien,
pay off the debt, the IRS debt, that means you're in the clear too. Do they have any intention or desire to? Do you know?
To pay off the debt?
Yes.
No, nor the ability.
What, do they make good money anymore?
I don't think so. I don't think they're making anywhere.
Titties aren't making the money? I mean, porn stars kind of go, right?
Sometimes.
I mean, how many
some get way more successful. I mean,
I haven't studied the field personally, so. Not even on a monthly payment for this?
I was, but they needed $1,400 a month for it, for the minimum payment. So I can't afford that currently.
Of course, so that is just your income combined for your very successful businesses. How many employees do you have in this bullshit?
Just one. And then
you made
another
it sound
person
like so
that I
much
don't.
more substantial earlier.
Well, I can't afford more. I can.
No. Listen, I'm going to gift you a course career certification in accounting. Hopefully that at least helps with your businesses. But I would honestly just abandon these and just go work a job if you're able to operate in a room with people. But you're not able to, so you probably can't get a job. So you're probably. Oh my. Again, I think this situation's unfixable because you're not able to operate like a human. And because of that, the situation is broken. $93 in our checking account. Oh, ATM withdrawal. Where'd it go? Subway. Called it. Taco Bell, Amazon Prime, PayPal out. Went inside, got some bolt. eBay, Taco Bell. Subscription, PayPal out. Blizzard, McDonald's, Netflix, Taco Bell. Great use of resources.
It's all garbage.
Yes, it is. Great use of resources when you're completely and destroying your kid's future.
And I'm paying 31% interest on a credit card.
You owe $334 to the IRS. Credit cards, at least in my concern. Taco Bell, McDonald's, Shopify, Meijer. But it's cheap Meijer, so it's not groceries probably. Taco Bell. Cash App, Taco Bell. What the fuck is your obsession with Taco Bell?
My kid loves the 3-cheese chicken flatbread. They're $2.49.
Okay.
And they just love it. So most of them are just.
So it's scary if she gets a cold, but it's good to shove fast food down her throat.
At the end of the world, it's good to live a little.
But you won't let them go outside or interact with humans.
They go to gymnastics every week.
Cool. They get to see people once a week. I don't know. I just feel bad for the kid. Oh, you spent money on OF. Wait, you trying to see the old pair?
No, a different friend.
Friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably
someone
don't know
we
you
work
exist.
With. What? No, it's a it's a real life friend.
PayPal out. Why the f are you giving them money then?
Wait.
To see them naked.
Oh, well, it's
the
not a lot of money.
Huh?
It's not a lot of money on there.
Buddy, you have no money. You only have debt. You're a joke.
I like to be supportive of my friends.
Yeah, maybe support your fucking kid. Taco Bell. I don't know, $85 to whatever. PayPal out. Amazon, Taco Bell. Another subscription. Oh, Netflix, Blizzard. Wait, this looks like a repeat. But it's not. No, it's just a different time frame. Taco Bell, Blizzard. I think it's just another month showing the same exact bullshit. And no retirement. Because we're 34 and
well,
buddy, this isn't a budget conversation. Why the waste my time making a budget. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. You don't make enough money to be able to do budget. What's your rent to them?
The $13.51.
Yeah, you don't make enough money. Like this isn't something I can make a budget for. That's not how this works.
I will be. I haven't been there yet.
34 years of that being there yet. All of a sudden, it's magically going to start happening.
It's not magically. I've been doing hard work for years to get my farm prepared.
You work 20 hours a week. You don't know. That's not what has to change. The budget isn't what has to change. Yes, you should cut down on your spending a bull. That's not going to make a dent in the IRS, honestly.
Yeah,
with what
right.
You
That
do.
was my thinking also. That
yeah, so you may as well.
It's not going to make a dent.
Well, it will make it worse. So yes, you're supposed to cut back on saving, but again, that is not the biggest thing at play here. Your worldview is. I'm not saying if you were immune compromised or fat or whatever, you shouldn't be afraid of certain things. I'm not saying that. You're more likely to die, of course. I'm not in any extremist camp. I try to be as objective as possible and just go off of what data exists. You're not able to operate in society, meaning I can't give you a budget that is in society. There is nothing that can be done here unless you actually join us in like the world. Like, I don't know. You're in your own world and you're scared. Yeah. And I can respect the feeling of being scared. As someone who gets anxious very easily, I can at least respect that. I
hope there's a time where I can.
But you've developed a phobia.
Yeah, definitely.
But that phobia is preventing you from existing or giving your kid a life or being able to prepare yourself for the future or your kid for the future.
But even if I make these changes, my kid's not going to make those changes because their mother's not going to make those changes. So.
And that's beyond the scope of me.
Yeah, I have just DoorDash in the farm currently. That's my goal.
There's no budget in here, man.
I have
it's your
I filled this out on my phone even to I filled all of my stuff out on
and
there.
It probably says you spend more than you make.
No, I can show it to you if you'd like. I filled it.
You spent like almost $4,000.
Well, I mean, what's coming in, so I can prepare for when I am making money, so I can set things aside. And
what are you
going to
make in this magical world if everything goes right?
Okay, so everything going right. So do you have a calculator? Can I borrow this? Okay. It's about $250 a day is what this will So $10 an hour, 24 hours a day without me working.
Gross.
Or if you want to cut it to a 10-hour day, $24 an hour.
I'm saying, what does it make net daily? Profit.
Yeah, that's my profit. $250 a day is what my profit will be as of April.
As of something that hasn't happened yet. That you're
this
really
coming
hoping.
up. No, it's happening now. The plants are there. I don't know how else to explain that. It is doing.
You still have to move the inventory.
That's not the hard part. I have fantastic patience. That is not the hard part. The hard part has been having enough space to grow enough stuff to take care of this mountain of debt.
$250 a day for how long?
Every single day.
Forever.
And yes, and that's the
so
minimum.
You're making 91,000 hours a year.
Yes, that is the projected from just my portion after paying all of the bills and employees.
7,604. Cool. Catch up on rent. Pay off your debt. There you go. Congratulations. I don't know what.
That's.
I just don't believe you. You don't have a track record. I don't know how to make it. You can't. You can't because you don't have a track record.
I can't until I do it.
You're not. Yes. And if you do it, I will give you the biggest high five in the world. And I will celebrate with you.
I will look forward to that day.
But your track record makes you a not reliable narrator on anything regarding money. You've been working on things forever. You made plans for taxes for 5 years and never did anything. I can't believe you. And you have to at least be able to recognize that.
Yeah, I recognize your position.
Then I don't care. This isn't. I just feel bad for you. I feel bad for your life. I feel bad for your kid's life. I feel bad for your ex, whatever's life. I feel bad for their new person's life. I feel bad for anyone, no matter the extreme they have fallen down. I feel bad for anyone's phobias. Phobias are inherently irrational. I have a phobia of flying. It's irrational. It does. But luckily, I'm still able to live life. You're not. You're falling behind and dying. Man, your Hammer financial score is 0. I just feel bad for you. And I hope you get the mental health help that you need. Because you've fallen down a dark hole. Unfortunately, you're dragging a child down with you. And that's what's sad.
I don't feel like
we're going to go to the post show, guys.
What's happening.
Apparently, I don't know what it is, but Lindsay, our producer, has told me that she has something for this post show that is incredible. She told me that she has this like 2 days ago, and I never hear that about post shows. So I'm very excited. So, woo! Join us in the post show, and we'll see it there. You can join the elite version. There's thousands of hours of extra content, and we upload something new every single day almost at this point. And make sure you download the Simpler Budget app. I'll see you in the post show. Bye. Oh, my. So you're f***ing over people in your lives.
No, I'm not trying to.
Share with Caleb how you've taken investments from people.
Don't you there.
I can give good advice.
Really?
Because
you have
I've
3
learned
maxed
from...
out credit cards, over maxed out. IRS that in the 6 feet. Oh, off. Just.
To watch the financial audit post show, click the join button below.